So guys, this is Faex in here. This is another little tutorial. This is with a new program called Endorphin, which I found. It just makes it a lot easier to do 3D animations and that. And there's not a lot of tutorials that are English about this kind of software, so I thought I might as well just do it, get a few people knowing. Um, there's no point in you wasting hours and hours trying to make an animation look perfect in Cinema 4D when you can come into here and do it in about 10 minutes. It's just a lot easier to work with. No point of you going through the hassle. But yeah, I don't know a lot about Endorphin. Simple as I don't know what any of these buttons do. You don't need to know any of them for what I am going to show you in this tutorial. Um, when you open it up, what you want to do is you want to just click on the character, and then it should come up with like a little orange box around him. Go to File, Import, and it should come up with these folders. Probably three. If not, you go to Program Files. You go to Natural Motion, Endorphin, Resources, Animation, and then you've got these three folders. Each of the folders have various animations in it. And there's like jumps, dives, soccer kicks, like boxing sort of animation. But I'm just going to do a running animation for now. Run. And then this is important. My bad. I'm pretty sure I did click on that. File, import, run. Just make a new one. That's better. Make sure he's all selected when you select him. That went funny then. So yeah, then you select run. Then you just check the source reference character. And then you just choose the folder which you got it from, in which mine was Audio Motion 1. And then click OK. Wait a few seconds and then it'll come up with this box. Click the little simulate button down here and you'll see the animation. And if I there we go, you can zoom out. And then you use the mouse, hold the mouse, like the scroll button on your mouse to move this around. I've just figured it out. As you can see, he's running, and when it hits this line, that's when the animation ends, and there's no sort of animation on him and he'll just fall to the ground. But that's alright. If you're like me, you just don't show that bit. But yeah, once you've got this, you just want to go File, Export, just put desktop, just put no bones, and you want to save it as BVH, BioVision. Click Save, OK, and you don't need that anymore. Then you come into Cinema 4D, and this is how to rig it. Now, some people get a bit confused when it gets to this bit. This bit. It's not hard. What you want to do is just open up your bones folder, set the scale to 1. You don't want to start adjusting that, and you've already got the rigged animation. And you can see you don't want to rig that. That's a bit too complicated. But if you go to the first frame, you can see he's at a T-pose. That just makes it a lot easier. So if I just go to merge and I just bring in a 3D model, which I don't know which one yet, but nano suit, because I like the nano. Because I like the nano suit. As you can see, it might be a bit small. And you're like, oh dear. But as long as it's a solid model, just click onto it, click the scale button, and bring it up. And then you see this little black point here. That'll probably be near enough the top of his head, near enough. As you can see, that sort of fits along with his arms and that. And once he's all sort of relatively in place, just want to go down to the front view, and then we just do exactly what we usually do for a rig and a character. So make sure it's still on the first frame, sorry. You must rotate these. Don't start moving them around. You have to rotate them. So I just rotate that there, hit the keyframe, that there, keyframe. They sort of look alright, but I'm just gonna bring the knees in a little bit more. Once you've done the knees, you want to come here and select both of them and we'll do these ones first. Bring that back to excuse me. Yeah, what? No. Anyway, sorry about that. Fucking sisters. But yeah, and you just sort of work on both the front and side view. So then you know it's perfect. It's all in good, you know, it's all in proportion. And then what you want to do is you just want to go to the arms, which are here. You don't want to go to the clavicles, you just want to go to the shoulder joints. Rotate that down to about here, and then you want to come into perspective and I just got to put the textures on this. I'll be back in 1 minute. The textures are gone. I'll play it once I've done that. Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. There's a lot of textures to be putting into this. And I've left a few bumps and that out, so it's not going to look amazing, but when you render it, it's still alright. Still got quite a lot of speculars and that to put in. But anyway, this is just a rigging tutorial. So let's get back to the shoulder joint. So you can see whereabouts it is. You want to move it along the green, sort of, and hit the keyframe, so that's sort of in the center of his arm. Go down to his elbow joint, rotate on the green as well. And I think that, okay, a bit more on the red, bring that in. And I'll leave it at that. You can probably go into a little bit more detail if you want, but, you know, I don't want to run out of time. Well, I won't run out of time, but, you know, long tutorials bore people, and I don't want to make you bored. As long as I get the point across, and that's all good. So yeah, you just want to move all these into place. I think they're pretty good. And then once you've finished with the arms, you want to come to side view again, and you want to go to the lower and upper neck. This is where you can move. This is the only thing I move. I move the lower neck to sort of to his neck, and then the upper neck joint to the top of his head, just so it all fits. And then what you want to do is you want to drag that into the model, go to character, skin, drag that into the model as well. Select children on the skeleton model sort of object, and hold control and select the helmet and skin, or the model and skin. Commands and bind, and there you go. Now he's rigged, so if I play it, that nanosuit's got a nice smooth animation. Now at some points you will find again, these bits might be pulling away with his arm. Again, you want to just go to character, weight tool, and you're going to have to add weights. And if you want to look at how to do weight effectors and that, I'll put a link in the description about weight effectors, which I've done a separate tutorial on probably near the start of when I made the channel, and you can go through there seeing how to add and erase weight, so you can get that all sorted. So that is how you get nice smooth animations, and once you export them, they'll always start off at this sort of pose, as the T pose, and then you just rig them. It'll be best to rig them on this frame because it's easier. I mean, you wouldn't want to rig him like that, because that means bending the back, legs, you know, just that's going to get complicated, and that's where people will go wrong. So you just do that there, and then you just get the job done quicker. And there you got a nice running animation, and you can add backgrounds and the rest and make it snazzy. So hope this has helped. And one more thing I'd say is the Endorphin. If it's a learner's edition, I don't think it'll work. You need the full version for that. So bear that in mind. Please like and comment. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you in the next tutorial. Peace.